Masculine, feminine, it's how you show up and how you communicate. I myself believe that I have all of these traits and I'm okay with it. I do know that, like I said, there's always time for self-reflection. So I encourage you to do that as well. I believe if people really knew what Black women had to endure, they would give us a little grace. They would understand the toughness and the strength that we have to go through our day to day. Do you feel like you need to do a self-reflection and see how you show up in the world? Have you been told that you are bitter? There are pluses and minuses. Let me know how this works for you. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Wind Down Wednesday. I am your host, Anita Divine, and I am happy to have you with me tonight. This podcast is about real talk, shared experiences, and connecting with the community. If this is your first time, welcome. Tonight's topic is about women with masculine energy. Yeah, it's a thing. So grab your glass, get comfortable, and let's dive in. I recently had my brother on a podcast, and he told me that he was raised by a bunch of masculine women. And I was kind of surprised by the terminology that he used, and even more shocked that he associated me with the word masculine. So I decided to do a deep dive into the word women with masculine energy. And I found out that that topic was very trendy. And what I found is that it refers to women who exhibit behaviors or traits that are traditionally associated with masculinity. It does not imply that the woman is less feminine or even manly. It's basically that she embraces the qualities that society deem as masculine. In my research, I found that there were 5 signs to show if you have masculine energy. Number 1 was assertiveness. If you are direct and comfortable with taking charge and making decisions, then you may have masculine energy. Number 2, if you are confident and trust in the decision that you made, if you are confident in your abilities and know your worth, then that too is a masculine trait. Number 3, independence. If you are okay with handling tasks or taking on challenges on your own, that is considered a masculine trait. Number 4, having a competitive spirit. If you compete on all levels and you love it, even like in your career, in sports, even your academics and in your relationships, that is considered having a masculine trait. And the last one is strength. Not just physical strength, but a mental toughness and a moral fortitude and emotional strength. Those are signs that you have masculine energy. And comment below and let me know, do you have any of these signs? Because I know that I do. And let me know in the comments below if you have any one of these signs that say that you have masculine energy. Honestly, I think that those are all great traits to have. And we raise our children to be strong. We raise them to be confident, to be leaders and not followers. We raise them to be competitive in sports. And although we are taught these things at a young age, we do not develop them until we have life experiences. Black women are raised to be tough, to be strong. We are conditioned to be resilient. Well, other races allow their women to be softer. Please understand that other races may communicate differently because of their experiences and they have not seen their family go through any hardship or financial hardship or diversity. I found that African American women hold the highest percentage of single mothers in America. So having masculine energy is not by choice, it's by force. We have been dealing with having the fathers or the man outside of the household for years. They removed the man out the house during slavery. And then it was incarceration, then drugs, and then crime. And don't even get into the deadbeat dads. But not all men are deadbeat dads. They just may be a victim of the environment. The word masculine women energy gets a negative reputation. I think masculine women energy sometimes can be considered negative because of how those women show up. That assertiveness may be seen as aggressive. That confidence may be seen as snobbish and don't want a man or hard to deal with. That independence may seem as if I don't need your help. Competitive, strength, all of these things may be seen as negative when basically you just need to have a conversation to really see what this person has been through. And honestly, we do need to take some type of accountability and find out and realize, do some self-reflection to see how we show up in the world. Of course, we had to have some type of masculine qualities because we had to be both the mom and the dad in our household. But it does not negate the fact that we would love to be soft. I believe if people really knew what Black women had to endure, they would give us a little grace. They would understand the toughness and the strength that we have to go through our day to day. Women are often misunderstood and come across as bitter and hard to deal with. I do believe that women are a victim or a product of their own experiences. And I don't condone bad behavior. Some women are out here just hard because they grew up with a bunch of men in the home, or they're hard from their experiences, or they're just hard and they don't know. And sometimes that means that someone needs to have a conversation with them or give them examples of what being softer means. But instead, they just kind of wash their hands and be done with it. I believe, like even my husband, I know for a fact he prefers me to talk in this voice. When I talk to him and I have like conversations, I know what tone my husband likes, but not without trial and error. This is some years of experience. We had to go through some things in order for him and I to be able to have a conversation, to know how to balance each other out. But know that I do possess all of these things. And I do understand when I need to fall back and let the man lead. But understand that my husband, he does know that whenever he cannot, I am right there by his side, like the princess warrior, ready to go, because I am confident in my abilities. I have too been a single mom. And because of that, I did have to put on my big girl panties and make things happen. So I don't ever want anyone I wear that as a badge of honor, honestly, because I make shit happen. And I don't want anyone to ever say, okay, well, I'm too hard. I need to be soft. No, I want you to be you, but I do want you to be aware of how you show up. I did find out that sometimes I have no filter, and I really didn't understand what that meant until someone told me that I hurt their feelings. And then I realized that not everybody needs to hear your opinion or hear your truth. It's okay to zip it. So like I said, you have to be held accountable, but understand that nobody's perfect, and having these qualities is a plus. It's just how you communicate those to others. As we wrap up today's session, remember, masculine, feminine is how you show up and how you communicate. I hope you have enjoyed this conversation today, this discussion about women with masculine energy. I myself believe that I have all of these traits and I'm okay with it. I do know that, like I said, there's always time for self reflection. So I encourage you to do that as well. I hope this conversation inspired you today. If you enjoyed this topic, please leave a message down in the comments. Let me know what gender roles or what works in your household. If you possess any of these traits, let me know, and let me know how that works with you in your relationships. Do you feel like you need to do a self reflection and see how you show up in the world? Have you been told that you are bitter? There are pluses and minuses. Let me know how this works for you. If you like this conversation, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll have some other hot, juicy topics coming up. But this one, it was definitely a game changer for me. Until next time,